Hey, today I'm going to be sharing with you my unique method for creating a strategic action plan to reach any goal or make any change or break any habit that you have going on in your life. I personally use and teach this method. I use it for my monthly and my annual planning, as well as any change that I want to make in my life. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you the 4 questions to ask yourself to develop the necessary actions that you need to do to get what you want, make those changes, make new habits, and all of that there. My name is Brittany Ash, and what I do is I help busy moms save time in beauty, business, and the bustle of everyday life so that you have more time to actually live a lifestyle that you absolutely love. So look, I don't know if you're like me, but when I've been putting on weight lately, I don't want to look at the scale, right? I avoid the scale. I'm like, I don't want to know, because if I don't look, then it didn't happen, right? Or same thing with my bank account. If I've been swiping my card a lot lately, I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to look at my bank account because if ignorance is bliss, right? But eventually we come to that place where we're like, all right, let's step on that scale. I got to do something. I'm going to look. I'm going to go look at my bank statements and I'm going to look. And a lot of times just the act of looking and going through that process makes you feel a whole lot better. You're like, okay, that's not that bad, or it's pretty bad, but now that I know, let me develop a plan to get out of this mess that I've gotten myself into. So it's really easy, right? It's really easy to know what we need to do, isn't it? It's really easy to be like, I need to lose weight, so I know that I need to cut calories and go on some sort of diet plan, okay? And I need to exercise more. We know if we want to get out of debt, we need to curb our spending. Or maybe you've got a goal in your business and you're like, I know that I need to be doing more activity for my business to generate some more income, or whatever that is, okay? So whatever you've got going on in your life, it's easy to know what you think you need to do, but it's really hard to see what changes need to be made in the different facets of your life to know how to implement those action steps. So every single month and every single year, and actually I do a biannual too when we have our fiscal year end at the end of June. This is how I goal set. This is how I assess goals for my life. And these are 4 questions that are really going to help you through that. If you love this, I actually have a workbook, a free download for you. So you can see that at the bottom here, that you can download, is my Assess the Mess workbook, because that's what this is all about. It's about assessing the mess. It's about taking that look. It's about stepping on the scale, looking at the bank account, looking at your numbers for last month for your business, whatever it is that you've got going on, looking at things that are going on in your marriage or with your family, and assessing that mess and developing an action plan for how to get what you want, how to reach those goals in your life. So if you love this, then definitely download my workbook here. I actually go through this exercise with 5 different areas in your life. And I give you some tips for what to do in those areas to implement some simple strategies that can help you with that. You'll know what I mean when you look at the workbook, okay? And if you do like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and let me know that you like what I'm doing here. Sometimes, it's great for SEO on YouTube and all that, but it's great for me too to know okay, people like what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing it. So, so definitely give me that thumbs up if you like this, or subscribe here too. So that way you always know whenever I'm posting these videos. Okay. So let's dive into those 4 questions. Okay. So whatever area you've got going on in your life. So the first thing you need to ask yourself, what is working well? What do I need to keep doing? Okay, this seems like an obvious thing, but a lot of times when we want to make a change in our life, we toss the baby out with the bathwater. I hate that expression, but it's true. We're like, okay, I need to throw it all out. I need to do something different, right? But we forget that there are some things that are probably working for you. So let's take productivity as something. So I like to help people with productivity a lot and saving time. So let's say you're like, I'm totally overwhelmed. I've got way too much on my calendar, and I can't manage my to-do list. But maybe the way that maybe you're like, my Google Calendar is working for me, right? It's reminding me when I've got an appointment so I don't forget it. It puts in there my where the directions are to where I'm going. Okay. So maybe you're like, okay, that's working. I'm going to keep that. That is working. Maybe it's something like if you're making changes in your diet, you're like, you know what though? Like I'm really good at eating a healthy breakfast every day, my healthy smoothie. I'm keeping that smoothie. I like that. That's working well, right? So assessing all the things that are going well so that you don't get rid of the things that aren't going so well, okay? The next question you need to ask, what needs to increase or what do I need to start doing? What needs to increase or what do I need to start doing? So let's say it's something along the lines of, maybe it's a calendar thing and you're like, I need to start running my calendar by my husband every single Sunday night to make sure he is on board and we are on the same page with who's doing what, right? So maybe you're like, I need to have that meeting. Maybe it's something for your business and you're like, I really need to start going to networking events. I need to start meeting some new people or that sort of thing. So what do you need to start doing or what do you need to increase? Maybe it's something like, okay, like I've just recently started going to these networking events. I need to go to more of them because they're working well for me and they need to increase. So those are some things to ask yourself there. Next question. What needs to decrease? What do you need to cut down on? Is it TV time? Is it social media time? Is it the amount of days you eat ice cream every day, every week? Is it things in your business? Like maybe you're like, okay, I have been wasting a lot of time in my office reorganizing stuff and making flyers or whatever. Maybe you're like, I need to decrease that time. That stuff is still important and it's still something that I want to do, but I've got to cut down on the amount that I'm doing there. And the last question is, what do I need to stop doing completely in order to implement this? So maybe it's like, I need to stop eating fried food. Maybe it's like, I need to stop swiping my card and run just on cash for my finances. Maybe it's, I need to stop procrastinating making my phone calls. Actually, that might be a start doing, because maybe you're like, maybe I need to like make my phone calls in the beginning of the day. Maybe that's something I need to start doing. Make, whatever that is. So, so that is your stop doing. So let me go over this again. It's number one, what's working well? What do you need to keep doing? Number two, what needs to increase or what do you need to start doing? Number three, what needs to decrease? So things that you still want to do, but you just want to do less of them. And number four, what do you need to stop doing right now completely? So definitely download that free resource for you. That's a free workbook. The Assess the Mess workbook will take you through all these steps in all these different areas of your life. I hope you enjoy it. Definitely don't forget to subscribe here. I post a new video every single week. And don't forget to like this video too. Let me know that you liked it and comment. Tell me in your comments that's what we're going to do. Tell me in the comments below what one of those questions is really spoke to you, okay? And what are you going to do? Pick one thing. Are you going to start decreasing your amount of TV time? Are you going to stop eating Oreos before you go to bed? Like whatever it is. I don't know. I've got sweets on the mind today. But so put that down there. What is one change that you are going to make that goes with those questions in the comments below? I would love to hear from you. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. My name is Brittany Ash. I am more than a mom and so are you. And I will see you next time.